Why?
Don't understand.
I'm sure it was working. Long enough for 5 minutes. Welcome to the chat.
Oh, what happened to the music?
It's only a couple minutes long.
Ah, I see.
I can just hear us tapping away.
Tap, 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 tap.
I'm also looking at getting a quiet keyboard as well.
Ah, yeah. I'd be super keen for a quiet keyboard. Let me make sure Discord is closed. Yep.
Doesn't yours go to streaming mode?
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Get the music on loop.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, hey, hey.
Rubber O-rings. You mean take out every single key and then replace them all?
Yep.
Brilliant. Sounds like a lot of work.
It does, but I mean, it's worth it.
We'll just buy a different keyboard.
Dum, 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 dum.
We're getting a bit more consistent. Back to our normal old ways.
What's been happening, Rebecca? It's been a while since you've been around.
20 seconds.
Cool.
Ten seconds. Are you going mad, Rebecca?
This is the XboxCast.
Hello and welcome to New News. This is the newest new news you could hope for, and we're your hosts, Carl and Lee, to bring you the newest news that you could news. Mr. Lee, how's it going?
I'm counting your newses. That's what I was doing. I was distracted by your news numbers.
Well, you see, I've got a quota to reach, and I have to say news a certain amount of time so that the SEO that Google has for our voice gets picked up and we can get our podcast into the news section
Please
of the news podcast.
don't use up all the newses, though. We want some left over for me when I do the news.
Well, we're going to have to start using a little bit more news then.
Well, no, less news. Less news words, maybe.
But if the more news words we have, the higher we're on the news podcast list of the Google AI SEO reading our voices.
Right, brilliant. Okay, excellent.
See, I've thought ahead. I've planned this.
You're like want us to be like a machine, don't you? Like a news machine.
I want us to be a well-oiled news machine.
What I need is a button that just says news. I can press it randomly, just in case. If we don't hear the word news after like maybe a minute, it just says news, and then it will,
We should get the chatbot in the chat to just yell news every 5 minutes or so.
Yes.
News.
I've not heard news. Add in breaking stories. Oh, I'd like some breaking news stories.
Oh, breaking news. You're listening to the XboxCast. How's that for good news?
That's newsy.
That is indeed. How are you, Mr. Lee?
I'm all right. It's Thursday, nearly.
You're a day early.
I know. It's been a long, long week this week. I don't know why it's been so long.
Just been a slog, has it?
It has. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
It's okay. We're all confused. We're confused as to why this podcast is not earning us millions just yet.
That's right. I don't understand.
I mean, look at the product we put out. We're so
Oh
professional.
no, it's high quality news for all the news it is.
Yeah. I mean, where else are you going to get this news?
Exactly. Well, there's nowhere out there that does news like us. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Let's spin it to be a good thing.
Okay, cool. How are you?
I'm good. Went into the office today. The aircon got stuck
right.
16 degrees.
Excellent. So it's cool.
Oh, my word. It was just blasting. It was full on blasting cold air throughout the whole building.
That's so good.
Oh, my word. I basically said to them, if it doesn't get fixed by lunch, I'm going home. I can't tap my fingers.
Your fingers. Okay.
Couldn't actually press anything on the keyboard.
Fingerless gloves is what you need, isn't it? Then you just lose the tips of your fingers after a while, but the rest of your hands okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the tips of my fingers are looking a little bit black from frostbite.
Yeah, but other than that, it's all good. Just use your nose.
Yeah. No one needs a nose. Just lose that as well. So that was fun. They got it fixed eventually, but the overwhelming messaging to come out of this was just go out and go across the road for a coffee. That'll warm you up.
And come back tomorrow? I'll be saying. And I come back?
Like it just ended there. Go across the road for a coffee. That'll warm you up.
Okay.
And you go, cool. Well, I can work from across the road with coffee, I suppose.
No, I didn't hear the word work. All I heard was go for a coffee. That's all I heard.
And you don't have to. You don't have to come back.
No, just go for the okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
It was hilarious. Like it was about 15 degrees outside here in Melbourne, and you walk outside and you go, oh, I've got to take my jacket off.
So what temperature? So it's only 15 degrees. Wow.
Yes, I know. Let's not rub it in. Let's talk about some news.
I think it got 24 today. I think it was. It's quite warm. It's quite nice.
You don't rub it in.
So I was speaking to someone today, and they said to me, "I love Melbourne, but the weather's shit." That's what they said to me. I was like, "Yes, that's what I thought when I was there for that week. Yeah, it's a great place, but
you've come at the wrong year."
The wrong year. Yeah, next year will be better. Yeah, come next year, it'll be warmer.
Next year will be much better.
Yeah. It's so funny. It'll get better soon. It'll be summer soon. Summer in like 3 weeks, isn't it?
Oh, I hope so. I hope we get a summer this
You're
year.
looking whiter than normal, so that's quite impressive.
Yes. Moving on swiftly.
That's so funny. Okay, let's get into the news.
Into the news. We have taunted the people with all this news that we have.
Yeah.
Let's at least back up our promises with some mediocre product.
I know. Do we need to warn people there's actually not much news this week? Or should we just keep that quiet?
We should keep it quiet and we should just go into it. And then at the end, you'll be like,
pretend.
surprise!
Surprise. Not
Look,
as
we
much.
saved you time.
That's right. Okay, cool. Right, charts.
Cool.
Every week we do the charts. This is October 31st, so this was like 3 days ago. We use TA to work out our gameplay charts because they do like 2 million people asks or done or scanned or something.
Yeah, they do something exciting with it, but
And
they
it's-
just make a fantastic chart and we just steal it.
We use it as content.
We don't steal it, we spread it. We spread the news.
Oh, we spread the news. We spread the news.
We spread the news.
So there's been a change at the top.
Oh, interesting.
COD NW2 has leapt from 1st to 6th.
Yes,
Sorry,
that's
6th to
interesting.
1st. Yeah. So obviously last week it was pre-order people.
Yeah, the early access people.
Yep.
now?
And now it's actually out. I saw some. I didn't read the actual article because it's COD and I don't care. But they made 300 million in the first weekend.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, oh, so they're doing all right. They're not struggling then, those guys.
I mean, yeah, they're not doing too bad.
Yeah.
I think the official count for Modern Warfare 2 is now it's bought in 800 million in a week.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I mean, I wouldn't be, it's better than a kick in the pants.
It is a kick in the face. Yep. Kick in the pants. Yes. So COD is top, and then Overwatch 2 has dropped down one place. It's still hanging in there, followed by Fortnite. I suppose everyone now actually can log into Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast and Cam was complaining about exactly the same issue as you. About having to text a number that doesn't exist to get his account enabled, and he just went, oh, it's just horrible.
Yeah, it was shocking. I don't know how they did it, but they managed to mess up a free-to-play game with a bunch of people trying to get in. How would you do that?
Yes. Because we want information about you.
Yeah, we've got to track you.
Track you, that's right, and then sell you more stuff. And then text you, because that seems like a thing they do.
Yes. You haven't played Overwatch for a while. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Press Y to load
Your friends
Overwatch
have.
now.
Look at them. They're better than you. You should play too. What was that game that they texted in that said that?
Oh, that was Far Cry 6, wasn't it?
Far Cry
If you stop playing for a while.
That's right. They
and it
messaged
sends
you and
that
said,
email,
yeah.
and it's like, why have you given up trying to fight this person on the island? Look at other people. They're fighting this person on the island.
Yeah, you're not. You'll be with the cool
Yeah.
kids
What are you doing? Got to laugh. No,
playing
you
other
don't.
games. Nothing really interesting going on. A few things have obviously dropped. Minecraft's managed to hold in its place. FIFA's still there. Apex, Forza 5's still hanging out. Rocket League's jumped a place. Destiny's dropped a couple. Blah, blah, blah. Grounded is hanging out at 15, which is nice. Halo Infinite went up a few places.
Oh, yeah. People got excited about
People
the
went,
news.
oh, there's a winter release coming out soon for that, isn't there?
The Winter Olympics.
The Winter Olympics of Halo. Plague Tale Requiem has gone down a few places, but still hanging out for a single player game. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Persona Royale has gone up a place or two.
Ooh,
Not-
that's nice.
Yeah, not many new entries in here. All the way down to 7 Ways to Die as a re-entry
At number 25.
at 25. Yeah, I'm guessing that's because it must be on the play this to get points thing.
Yep, it's on the quests.
On the quests. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then we have Gunfire Reborn, a new
Yes.
entry at 27.
Yeah, is this one with Game Pass? I think it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I saw Cam playing it yesterday. He says
Oh,
it's really
is it?
fun. Really fun little
Oh,
game.
okay.
FPS, it's a PvE FPS. And him and... Who was playing? Maybe Kia or somebody was playing with him? Some other chap was playing with him as well, just shooting things.
Oh, nice.
And dying a lot against the boss. So it's always good to
Oh,
watch.
as one does.
Exactly, yes. Garden Story, it's 31. I don't know this game.
Neither. But it has jumped in because of Game Pass quests.
Yeah, Garden Story looks like a really interesting game.
It does, doesn't it?
Gotham Knights is 32, which is lower than I expected, but 30 FPS, everyone hates a 30 FPS game
Yep.
for no particular reason. So that works.
Yeah.
The really bad press worked for that game.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
But I know like 5 people now that own it, so
Yeah, so clearly something's worked.
something's happening there. We have Fallout 76 as a re-entry,
Oh, yes.
and The Sims 4 is a re-entry at 40 because it's now free, I guess.
Oh, it's free to play.
Yeah.
Suddenly everybody likes it now.
Well, do they? Because then they go, oh, DLC. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, that cost me money.
Oh, yeah.
I have not got $20,000 lying around to buy all the extra DLC.
Yeah, but they've got like $15 to buy the Star Wars DLC, and that's all that
That's
counts.
and also importantly, Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition has gone up a place.
I noticed that, and I don't know why.
I don't know why. Stop it, people. Just stop it.
Yes, enough of the
wait a
Skyrim
minute.
nonsense.
I didn't actually show people the charts here. Words. I didn't press the button.
That's okay. They can look at our faces as
Look
we
at our
look
faces.
confused at the charts, wondering, why are you guys not playing anything else?
Sims 4. So funny. Yeah, so that's cool. I don't know. It's pretty boring, actually, the charts. Not overly exciting. But we're waiting for stuff to come out, I guess, still.
Yeah, we're waiting. What is there? This is a big month, November, isn't it?
Yes. I think it's going to be quite a big month, yeah. Maybe, because stuff gets pushed back all the time. Just looking at this. So Activision have got 2 games in the top 5.
Huh,
With
okay.
COD.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a Blizzard there, which is obviously Overwatch. And then Epic's and Xbox. So that could be 3 games out of the top 5 could be Xbox soon, or Microsoft soon.
Man. Pretty good going.
How interesting. Yes. So we'll get into the news. Let's go and pick on some stories. Talk about
Right.
some stuff.
Let's go pick on some stuff.
Did we talk about this? I can't remember. I left this in. Anon 1800 is officially announced for Series X.
Yeah, we spoke about it last
We did talk
week.
about it last week. Yeah, I didn't get rid of
I
it from
got
last.
quite excited about it.
Yes. Yes,
It's
you
a
did.
very pretty game. And I love my city builders.
Oh, yes, I know.
To the point where Frostpunk, a really good city builder, is currently on special on Xbox at the
Oh,
moment.
yes.
$20 for the collector's super edition that comes with all the DLC.
More stuff that you can build.
Yes, more stuff, more harder things.
More harder things. Okay, cool. CD Projekt Red has announced a remake of Witcher in Unreal Engine 5. The
This
original
confuses
The
me.
Witcher. Why does it confuse you? It's because there's a lady talking. Who's she?
No, not because there's a lady talking. I live with Simone. I'm quite used to that.
Oh, okay. I just talked to the dog.
Is that the first Witcher game wasn't very good?
Yes, that seems to be the general consensus, that the controls were bad.
The game was bad.
Oh, the game
It
was bad, was it?
super janky, super like Eastern European janky, you know?
Polish.
Yeah, it had the Polish jank all around it.
Oh, so I wonder if they're going to do like a Mass Effect sort of remake on it. So go, okay, so these controls were, well, actually the Witcher 3 controls were not that great either.
Yeah.
They were
to be
different
fair.
compared to everything
They're
else.
Very, very different.
Yes, that game was really confusing for the first 20 minutes, half an hour. While you
Especially if
remembering,
you go back to it after you've been playing
Yeah.
anything else.
I did. And I kept jumping off my horse or doing something every single time I wanted to do something else. And I kept doing one thing. I was like, that's really annoying now.
You just run into a village and draw your sword.
That's it. And everyone's staring at you. Yeah. Everyone hates you like they do
Scream and run
Simone.
away.
So they're rebuilding it from the ground up in Real Engine 5. It's in the early stages, so who knows? 3 years, 4 years away, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
CD Projekt Red are doing a lot of games currently.
They are. I think they've realized that they're a game-making company.
Because they're one every 5 years is not enough, is that what they're thinking?
Yeah, maybe.
They don't want to be like GTA,
Yeah, where they just make one game.
make one game. Yeah.
And then, The Witcher 3 Special Edition's going to come out, and then The Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition's going to come out. And
Yeah, Cyberpunk, yeah. But because they're also making that Cyberpunk sequel
yes.
and a new Witcher game,
Yep.
plus this one
And a Cyberpunk DLC.
on DLC. It's insane, isn't it?
So it's interesting because the first game is not very good, but then the more I thought about it, the more I thought they're wanting to transition away from the Red engine, which I think is a mistake because the Red engine looks really good in Cyberpunk, and they're trying to move to Unreal Engine 5. So
Yes.
what better way to learn Unreal Engine 5 than by remaking a game that you've made in the first version of the Red engine into Unreal Engine 5?
But that makes
you
complete
know?
sense.
It does. It makes complete sense.
Yeah.
But they've worked so hard on the Red engine, and it looks so pretty in Cyberpunk, and now we're just going to end up with generic looking. You can tell when an Unreal Engine 3 or 4 game came out, it just had that look.
Oh, you're going to love the story we've got coming up then.
I know. But that's my thoughts on The Witcher. they're using this as a way to get experience with Unreal Engine 5.
Isn't
but also-
Unreal Engine 5 like quite pretty though?
It is quite pretty, but
You know,
it
that
does have
Matrix
a look
demo.
to it.
That Matrix
Yeah.
demo was pretty awesome.
You know, it was great.
And that didn't look like anything other than, it looked like, you know, real life
Matrix,
almost.
yeah.
It wasn't really unreal.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
I would annoy you with this next story now then.
Okay.
Is
first
Halo
tell me your
switching?
thoughts about?
Oh, it's going to take so long, I'll forget.
Oh yeah, and then it'll
'Cause-
come out. You go like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's right, that was happening 2 years ago, yeah. I don't know, remaking games is okay if they actually fix them, because if the sound of the game's so bad, then it, you know, oh yeah, it's a good exercise for them, like you said, but I don't know if it's a good idea, because the game's rubbish, so we'll see. Depends if they fix the game or not, I guess, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Is Halo switching to the Unreal Engine? Here's what we know. So this actually seems like it's probably quite true. So they're doing a battle royale. So there's a new report come from this YouTuber guy, but
Yep.
it seems quite realistic because they're basically making a battle royale light,
Oh yep.
which
Okay.
is going to be done in Unreal Engine. They've sacked everybody that was involved in the original. What was it called? The software they used to use.
Because it was built on the slip space engine.
Yeah,
wasn't
so that's rubbish basically.
it? Huh.
And they've got rid of the people, the woman that invented it, or the people that invented it have now left the company, which is probably a good sign that they're not using it anymore, because they're like, we don't need you. And it also sounds like the documentation was pretty pants for the software, the
Oh.
slipstream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is possibly why they take so long to do stuff, and it looks rubbish. But if you use Unreal Engine, then you have all these, you can grab engineers from anywhere and use them to make your game, can't you? That's kind of a thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think it's a good idea. You might actually get some speed out of this and actually get the game out with updates.
So you think that the slowness of Halo was because the engine was so unwieldy?
This is what I've heard, yeah. It's a bit like EA, isn't it, with their Frostpunk, what was it called? Frost.
Oh yeah, Frostbite engine.
Frostbite, yeah. It's similar to that, I think. It's very difficult to work with. And EA are the one who make it, and EA are the only ones that use it as well. So you're probably quite limited in what engineers you can pick on and get to help you.
Mm-hmm. And anyone you hire, you're going to have to get them up to speed.
You have to train them, exactly, yeah. And then you're relying on certain people knowing everything, which is kind of how it normally works, isn't it? Like you have some built specially by these people, and they know it, and that's it.
Yep.
And this, how long has it been using this slipstream software for? From the beginning, or was it a new?
I think
Was it a-
Slipstream has always been the Halo engine, and they've just kind of modernized it, you know?
Okay. Yeah, so I think it's interesting, and it could actually help the game a bit, make it a bit easier.
Yeah. Interesting. We wait and see. The problem I have with like this converging of engines into one, you know, just using Unreal Engine 5 is that it gives Epic a lot of power to then do what they want. And then it also, every game kind of ends up looking similar because,
sure.
you know, they just use the same
But-
assets and the same lighting.
Yeah, but isn't that just laziness, though? Because if a decent developer out there will want to make it look different, they will make the effort to create new assets and
Yeah.
make it look different, surely.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just imagining Halo going full Fortnite, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what will happen with Halo.
You never know.
Oh, no. So it actually says here, Halo Infinite's internal slipstream engine has been blamed on many of the problems with the game's ongoing development. Two separate sources describe the launch state of Slipstream's developer tools as non-existent. Descriptions paint a bleak picture of contractors and new 4343 staff who had to work with a difficult engine, which was licensed documentation and pipeline maturity. And then all the bosses get sacked. That's what I
Yeah.
kind of went, okay, so they got rid of all the bosses last month, didn't they?
Yeah.
Employed people from Microsoft now to run the company, like a marketing guy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this kind of it does feel true.
Yeah, it does. It seems very interesting. Like sack all the bosses, move to Unreal Engine 5 and just start pumping out content.
Do exactly what we want them to do. Actually
Yes.
make a proper live service
Proper
game.
live service game, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like Microsoft doesn't have experience with it.
Yes, I know. Oh, you look at Minecraft though. If you look at Minecraft Dungeons, that game is done properly. That has content being knocked out all the time.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not possible.
Mm-hmm. No, fully agree. If it works out well for them, that's good. As long as it doesn't lose its kind of visual identity, that's my biggest worry with all these games moving to UE5, you know?
Okay, but can it get any worse?
In terms of content, yes, it could get worse. We could get announced that Season 3 is delayed until next year, you know?
Oh, well, this is why they're probably doing the lights version of Battle Royale, isn't it?
Just to get something out the door.
To get something done, yeah. To make something kind of go, okay, this is cool. Look what we've done, kids. Play this for a bit until we work out what we're actually doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've kind of lost interest in playing Halo. That's the problem I've got, though.
Interesting.
Which is really sad, because I played Halo from, 20-odd years ago. I started playing Halo. So to me, it's annoying that I find the game boring.
Well, maybe when this Battle Royale light mode comes out, we'll jump back in and it'll be the breath of fresh air that Halo needs.
I wonder if it is, though. I wonder if it's true. Like, they've changed all the bosses, changed all the design, team. Bring out a Halo game that actually is a Halo game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, rather than just some generic fighter game which doesn't really work that well. For me, anyway, personally.
Space Soldier 76.
Yep, that's what it feels like. There's nothing special about the game.
Interesting.
I know.
Yeah.
I played it when it came out. I've done most of the missions on the single player and stopped and haven't gone back. And played multiplayer with you maybe a dozen times, 20 times maybe.
Oh, yeah. I love the multiplayer, though. That is so much fun.
Is it, though? 'Cause it's just very repetitive to me.
It's repetitive, but you feel like you're getting good, you know?
No.
That's what draws me in, was I feel
Okay.
like I'm getting good.
See, I used to love Destiny 2 multiplayer because you literally were rubbish when you first started and you got better and better as you went through.
Yeah.
And then it was down to builds and actually skill, whereas this doesn't feel like anything like that. I feel like it's half time it's luck of getting the right weapon.
Oh, yeah. No.
And spawning in the
half
right
luck
place.
and half skill,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
High on Life is coming out.
Oh, yeah, this game's coming in November, isn't it?
I think so. When is it coming out? It must be soon. So this is they had an interview with the developers and they've revealed how long the game's going to take to complete.
Oh, cool.
Sounds perfect. It's 10 to 12 hours to beat the main story.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, which is awesome. 25 you want to do, because there's a whole bunch of pick-up stuff you can do, collectibles and side content. But if you just want to go and run through the main quest story, which is possibly what I will do, unless it's really good, and then I'll get sucked into all the side quests as well. But even at 25 hours, I don't feel that's that too bad if you're doing must be a vaguely open world game where you go and talk to people.
Yeah, maybe it's got side quests that you need to go through.
Yeah, it does say side content, yeah. So this is cool. This is really good news. When does it come out? It doesn't actually say when it comes out. I think it's very soon. Left to release and highs on the... Yeah, so it's coming out this year, so yeah. It's very exciting. Looking forward to this game because it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks really fun. Looks great. Something
I was trying to
different,
find the
you know?
date when it's coming out, Hard on Life.
I don't laugh. Let's 13th of December, it says.
Oh yeah, 13th of December. Perfect.
So it's soon.
Yeah. Oh, it's the last one of the year. Pentament's out though soon. That's exciting as well.
Oh, yeah, Pentiment is out soon.
That was it. It was a very short story, but I thought it was quite cool just to...
It's good to have short games like this. Just
Yes.
jump in, play the game through, see the ending. Cool, I'm done with it.
Yep. Very much so. So, Alan Wake 2 remake. Remedy says Alan Wake 2 is on track for next year.
Oh, this game is still coming out. I completely forgot about it.
And co-op control spin-off.
Oh,
I didn't know about this.
no, this is news to me.
So this was off their latest business review. I bet that was exciting. Discussing a bunch of upcoming projects. Next major release is Alan Wake 2, planned in 2023. That's the kind of, and also one called Condor, which is a co-op. It's been prototype gameplay, early phases, so there's a few years away, I guess. A bigger budget control game is what they're calling it. Oh no, actually, and development alongside Condor is one called Heron, which is a bigger budget control game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're expanding that universe as well.
That's exciting.
It is. And also Vanguard is coming out, which is not bird-like. Interesting. It's a free-to-play co-op game, which is published by Tencent.
Oh, okay.
It's expansive service-based free-to-play with rich world and selected new elements. Okay, so we're interested to see if there's any crossover there. So this is 2023 for Alan Ray, and again 2024 for the other two, and 2025. So
Oh yes, so it's far ahead.
yeah, but it's not really. It's only 18 months away.
Yeah, but still, when you start talking about 2024, you start losing interest.
Yeah, I know, but it's only a month away to 2023. It's actually not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite scary. Or 2 months away, I guess, in 2023. It's not actually that long. Yeah, and there's also they noticed they didn't talk about Crossfire, which is some sort of game they were going to bring out, which is obviously not doing quickly, or they don't know what's happening in that game.
Oh yeah, that Crossfire X game was supposed to get a single player campaign for Xbox.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's what they're talking about. Yes, it does say that. Crossfire X and Crossfire HD are coming along as well, it says here. But obviously, they've gone quiet, or they're just coming out real soon, so they're not talking about them, maybe?
I don't know. If they're coming out soon, you'd expect them to start yelling.
It might be future stuff, though. If it's a business one, they might be talking about like the next 12 months worth of money coming in.
Yeah,
Or
that's
like
true.
next year's, the next, what will be March, April next year, when the next year's, what do you call it? End of financial year?
End of financial year.
Yeah. Look at me using words. So, there's a sale on Xbox at the moment.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. It's a big sale as well, for the sound of it. So there's like Red Dead Redemption is down. Full edition of Red Dead 2 is $35, down from $100. Stardew Valley's $9. So if you haven't picked that game up yet, you should do. The Borderlands is on sale.
Ooh.
Bum, bum, bum. So we've got here, we've got Red Dead 2, yeah, $35.
They also say the great console port of Frostpunk dropping its price and global temperatures.
Very, very good play on words there.
Yes, so Frostpunk, guys. Got to get jump into Frostpunk.
Just Cause 4 as well is on for a steal.
Oh, yes.
So Frostpunk complete just $7.50 for the console edition of Frostpunk. Okay.
Yeah, that's US. But if you get the console edition, the super one, $20.
We'll go Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 is $10 US. That's actually really good because it's the enhanced edition as well, so it's all kind of been souped up. Far Cry New Dawn's $12. Garfield Kart Furious Racing is only $9.
Huh.
Just Cause Gold Edition is $12. And Borderland the Hampson Collection is $10 as well. So there's some good games in there.
Yeah. Just having a look. Watch Dogs Legions in Australian dollars. What is that? Dun dun dun. Oh, that's $30, $28. Watch Dogs Legion Deluxe Edition.
Wow, that's double the price of what it is in the US.
I know, it's strange, eh?
Oh, I keep forgetting to press the button tonight. Yes. So have a look, because there's some good games in it to pick up. They haven't got Borderlands, it's worth picking that up for $10. Or probably and Just Cause 4 is the same. It's all pretty good, solid games. The Baldur's Gate one actually is quite tempting.
Yeah, but it's $10 American, which means it's probably going to be $90 New Zealand.
Yes.
Let's actually have a look what it is, because $10 is not too bad. Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Editions,
Yep.
15 Australian dollars.
See, that's really good. There's a lot of game there for $15.
It is a lot of game.
It's a lot of
My
game.
word.
That Baldur's Gate 1, I never completed that first one.
Man. And Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition is $14 if you're also looking for something fun.
Oh, yeah. Will this remember? I'm just logged in now. I'm going to see if this remembers what country I'm in.
Let's see.
No.
No, of course not.
Yeah, there's some good games there. I'm now confused by the internet, but, that's pretty normal.
As one does.
Yeah, so there's some sales on, so it's worth getting in there for some old classics, I reckon.
Oh, for sure.
Is it worth getting Legions, though? Because Gary reckons it's an awesome game.
Yeah, he does reckon it's awesome. But I don't know whether I trust his judgment.
Wow, that's harsh. Okay. Seems a bit mean.
Well, he does like the soccer games.
And what's wrong with that?
Well, everything.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. I'll ignore that last comment. That was quite hurtful. Game Pass is losing some games this month.
That's a pity.
They're losing Football Manager 2022. Sad days. Art of Rally, which I played and never actually finished. Maybe I should actually try and finish that game. What, 6 days?
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
You could do it.
Fair Tactics? FAE Tactics? No, Next Space Rebels, One Step from Eden, and Supraland are all leaving on the 15th. Actually, I've got a weekend. I've got 2 weeks to do it. Oh, maybe I could do it in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah. The Art Rally is such a cool looking game. I really enjoy playing it.
It looked very chill, very calm.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know the rest of these games at all, so probably not big loss. But if you want to finish them and get the Art of Rally, you never played it.
It's a 25-hour game.
Is it really? Okay, that's easy. 2 weeks then.
Oh yeah.
But do not despair, because there's more games coming in. Today, there's been a whole bunch of games come in, basically. So we have Legends of Tianding. Yeah. This is cloud, console, and PC. Walking Dead. There's 2 Walking Dead come on just PC. I think it's chapter 1 and 2, isn't it? Because one's called Michonne or something, and the other one's called A New Frontier.
There's I'm pretty sure Walking Dead chapter 1 and 2, and then Walking Dead Michonne is a different one.
Oh, okay. Is that coming out later?
I think so.
Okay.
I know nothing.
No, Ghost Song is also coming out. Football Manager 2023 is okay. It's back. Oh, it's okay. You can get that game. That's on the November. So if you wait till 8th of November, you can get back to your football gaming game.
Nice.
Return to Monkey Island, which is the remake of Monkey Island that came out on Switch, maybe it was, like about a month ago. It's actually coming to Game Pass on the 8th of November. And I read a review of it, and they said it's really good. I was like, okay, because we kind of slated it a little bit when we do our review, don't we? Well, I'll kind of look from afar of it.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. So Vampire Survivors is also coming, which is, I read a review, it's kind of crazy vampires trying to kill you thing, like an FPS almost or something like that. Pentiment, which is very exciting.
Everyone's quite excited for.
Everyone's excited. Dubious. And Somerville as well, which is coming. All these games are.
This is the one they showed off on the showcase that everyone got really excited for.
Oh, I should have a look at it then, because I don't remember it.
It's that I'm sure it's the indie game with the aliens. Indie game with the aliens.
Indie game with the aliens. That really does break it down to, you know.
Well, it's not a roguelite or a roguelike.
Oh, it's a kind of cool looking game. It's a platformer looking game.
Yeah.
Where you're walking around.
I'm pretty sure everyone was quite stoked about this one.
In the wake of catastrophe, you must find the means to make your family whole again. Some of it was a sci-fi adventure grounded in intimate repercussions of a large-scale conflict. It's a cool-looking game, actually. I really like the graphics.
Yeah, it looked very cool, and everyone was kind of blown away by it.
Yeah, so that's coming out, so that's cool. Pentiment we know about already, and Ghost Song. I should probably look up Ghost Song as well, just while we're here. Video game Ghost Song. Steam. It's always on Steam, isn't it?
Ghost Song about?
Oh, it's a very similar looking game, actually.
Oh, okay.
Is this a single guy? I think this is on his own developer guy that did this.
Huh. Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong, but I recognise the look of it. Okay, so it's some sort of Souls-like platformer, I reckon, if I remember rightly. It's a really interesting looking game.
Yeah, it does look quite interesting.
Yeah, so that's also another one there. So on the desolate moon of Lorien, a long dormant dead suit awakens from slumber and journeys beneath the surface of an atmospheric 2D adventure. Self-discovery, ancient mysteries, and cosmic terror. Exploring winding caverns, acquiring new abilities, unearth the alien world's long-buried secrets.
I think we spoke about it last week, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so too, yeah. It's a Humble Game one as well. There's a lot of Humble games coming through recently. It's quite cool.
There are a lot of Humble games coming recently.
Yeah. So this is good. Some games, a little bit of a taster. There's a whole bunch coming out this month, I suspect, but that's a taster of what's coming.
Yeah. Seem to remember that there's a lot of games coming this month, but I just can't remember what they are.
No. Yeah, Vampire Survivors. Let's have a quick look at this one as well while we're here.
Luckily, we have the new and noteworthy games section to remind ourselves what games are coming.
Yeah, that's right. Though I don't want to get into this too much, but I thought I always do GamePass. Oh, this is an 8-bit looking game.
Ah, okay.
It looks insane. No, it does. It's like
positive reviews.
Yeah, I know. It's a roguelike elements, gothic horror, casual game with roguelike elements, where your choices can allow you to quickly snowball against hundreds of monsters that get thrown at you. So it's just like everyone tries to kill you. It's like tower defense, but there's no tower. There you go.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's my review of the game. Look at it. It's insane. Onwards.
Cool. Onwards.
Multiverses is getting Black Adam.
Ooh.
So this is the latest update. Brings him as a playable character. I'd like to find one of the crossover fighters for the first season. Oh, okay. Would like to be the final one of the crossover fighters for the first season, alongside the promised arcade mode and a few surprises. Oh, so there's a whole bunch of stuff happening. It looks like. It'll cost you 3,000 gold, 700 gleamium, or one character ticket. Wish I watched the video. So his class is a bruiser. He's got more
bruiser?
I guess he's just just hits. He doesn't protect, because you get ones that protect you. You get ones that look after you and stuff like that. So this obviously one's just as lot DMP.
Ah, yeah. DPS.
DPS, yeah. I knew it was wrong as I said it, but I couldn't bother to work out what it was. Born out of rage, it says here. So a lot more going to the same cat. Hence the expert tag. Oh, I see. Okay. See, so his class is a bruiser. He's got a lot more going on than just that. Most other characters. Hence the name expert. His arsenal is packed with a tricky lightning attack and loads of cooldowns and ammo counts to manage. Use at the opponents with many projectiles, combos, and grabs. He doesn't have a passive ability, but to be honest, he's complex enough to a character with that one. Okay. Passive is, I guess, where it helps other people or something like that. Like gives people boosts. Mm-hmm. He's not that sort of character. He just does damage, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, so he's just good to punch hard.
Punch hard, yeah. So along with that, also brings in arcade mode, a gauntlet, 3 to 8 bot matches, depending on the chosen difficulty. Oh, that's interesting. So you can kind of do, I guess you just don't, if you die, then you're out of the game almost, isn't it? You just keep going and going, keeping the same health.
Oh,
sounds
okay.
like
That'll be interesting.
That'd be quite cool, yeah. And a new experimental space jam stage. Okay. A large open level with full-length destructible sidewalls, backboards to bounce opponents off. A random power-ups will spawn to fight over. And a few more variants. Okay.
It's amazing. Did you ever think you'd be playing a game, playing as Black Adam in a Looney Tunes Space Jam level, punching Rick from Rick and Morty?
Oh, no. Even better, with Shaggy stood next to you.
Yeah, and Shaggy's your helper.
Your helper, yeah. So it seems that this is one of the variants is for Shaggy itself, and it's called Hot Ryu from Street Fighter 5. It's based on Hot Ryu from Street Fighter 5.
Oh, my word.
Oh dear. There's also a new and brilliant name, Silly Q, to try out some of their experimental multiplayer modes. Oh, cool. Okay.
The silly queue.
The Silly Q.
What are you doing? I'm just in the silly queue.
I'm in the Silly Q. Don't know what I'm doing. It's just silly. Season 1 ends November 15th.
It's like a Monty Python thing.
It does, doesn't it? You get the silly walks when you get in there. End of 15th of November is when Season 1 ends. Yeah. Then
and
we'll
you have to buy a new battle
teasers.
pass.
Exactly, yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. So this game's dropped out of the charts, hasn't it? Or dropped right down the charts anyway.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see if it gets a boost. We're actually running out of stories. This is the last story. We have really quiet this week.
Yeah, there's been a quiet week.
So I'm going to talk about a game I've never talked about on here before. Called Star Trek Online.
Oh, okay. This is new.
Yeah, you just went with weird audio for some reason then. You were very excited by this.
Well, I mean, Star Trek. This is interesting.
What caught my eye was Will Wheaton on the front cover with half his face missing.
Ah, yes.
A bit like Picard does on his TV series. It's like that sort of effect.
Okay.
Do you ever seen the
Why?
Picard TV series on it? You have.
No, why is Picard having his face missing?
It's
Why
a
is Will
thing.
Wheaton
It's just the
having his
opening
face-
sequence. It's the opening sequence. It's just what happens. His
Okay.
face gets built out of all these kind of stuff, images or whatever. And then it zooms away and it's his
Okay,
face, but it
interesting.
starts off with all these things happening, then it's his face. And this is like that, almost. Yeah, see, you're impressed, aren't you? So this is Star
Nice,
Trek Online
okay.
Ascension, it's called.
Oh, very.
This is new and impending threat to the galaxy. The Terran Emperor has arrived, and you must marshal forces to try and stop the imminent disaster on a galactic scale. So I've never played this game, but I've always wanted to because I love Star Trek.
Oh, what's
But
stopping you?
I'm just scared. I'm scared of open games like this because you start playing, and then it's 2 days later.
Yep. Well,
'Cause-
it's free to play.
Yeah, it's free to play. Yeah. And it gets you in there, and you get your little spaceship, and you fly around, and you get some new characters, and you fly around a bit more, and then it says go to here. You one was to go here, and then you go somewhere else, and then you've gone to like 20 different planets, and one more planet, just one more planet.
Yep.
Yep, I think it'll get you.
And then, you want to buy this? You got to get a new ship.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, let's just spend some money for a new ship, quick.
No, you have to do something to. This is good. So, new episode, Eye of the Storm. Players need to assemble a fleet to stop Emperor Wesley Crusher from gaining control of the powerful entity known as the Other. Do you watch Star Trek at all? Does this mean
No.
anything to you, these words I'm saying to you?
Nope, none at all.
You don't know who Wesley Crusher is?
I know that he's Will Wheaton, and Will Wheaton was a kid when he was on Star Trek.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's
so
all I know.
they made him to an emperor now, Wesley Crusher, which is hilarious.
Oh, yeah, as one does.
As one does, yes.
Do you think he's sponsoring the game?
No, he's a full-on gamer though, isn't he? He's a full gamer, geek, kind of D&D. He does live D&D and stuff like that. It's a live D&D podcast he does.
Yeah, but I mean, still, do you think he sponsored the game?
No, I think he's got geek value. They get him in there because he's got geek value.
Oh, yeah, geek value.
That's what it is. Yeah, Captain must team up to form an enemy-turned-ally Admiral Lita to put an end to the Terran Empire's plan that threatened the mirror universe and our own. So cool. New task for operations. There's a new one called Storm Chasers. Sends captains into the Prime universe. And it's crazy. And then there's elite officer upgrade system, so you can upgrade your officers.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I'm so tempted to install this game. As you said, it's free. But I
You
just
should do it.
be scared.
It's free. You may as well just jump
I
in.
think it would end up being like a Destiny 2 one, that's all. You know, that Destiny 2 podcast we used to do. Which was basically the Xbox
Ah,
cast
yes, the
initially.
Destiny 2 podcast. They turned it into an Xbox podcast.
That's right. That's the news. That's all I got.
Amazing.
It's a quiet week this week. I've been looking and I've not found that much interest in this week. So
What about that other news that we found earlier? The Xbox dashboard news.
I was going to show a video, wasn't I? Okay. Well, I
Yes,
can
you
show-
were.
I was going to show a video. That's right. I'd forgotten about that. Is the chat behaving itself?
The
What are they
chat
talking
is
about?
behaving
Rimmer.
itself,
They're
which
talking
is
about
good to
Rimmer.
know.
Oh, they're talking about Red Dwarf.
Oh, yes.
Right. Okay. I don't know if there's any audio. I'll turn the audio if there's any. So this is what Xbox should do for their console.
Yes. So they have been putting out a lot of dashboards, they've been trying to redo the dashboard lately. That
No,
nobody
they
likes.
haven't. What they've been trying to do is make it into a GamePass dashboard.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's really bad.
Yes.
So they've tried to turn it into a Game Pass dashboard. Nobody likes it, and Xbox is like, but it's good. Look, you lose all your pins, you lose all your customization, and it's filled with just
No. So
tiles
what he
of
said
Game
was,
Pass.
he said your pins are pushed down, and you can't make any changes. So you don't lose them. You just don't ever change them.
What happens if I want to pin a new game?
No. Xbox knows
That's
best.
lame. That's so bad. So yeah, here's a concept that we found just before going
So we
live.
pause it because he's gone a bit crazy with his flicking back and
He
forth
has
thing.
gone a bit crazy.
Yeah. What I liked about it was that, other than you can see the background, which is really cool.
Yeah, you can see the background, which is a good start because I mean they give you these animated backgrounds for a reason.
That's right. Yeah. Actually, I've changed mine to the original Xbox looking one. There's a green bolting green thing. It looks really cool.
Oh, yep. Cool.
Yeah. What I like about so at the top it says it's very good at the top. It gives you your gamer score, which is nice.
Yep.
Also, I think isn't that how many? What is that on the left hand side? Then is that how many achievements you've got?
I think that's how many achievements you've got. Then it's your gamer score,
how many-
and
and
then
then
it
how many
shows you
Games you
completed
own.
games or
No, how many
games
games you
played.
own? I reckon that is.
it's probably games played. How
Or
many
games
you've
played. That's right. Yeah, games played. Yeah.
And it's quite nice because it shows you like how many hours you've played in the game, your achievement progress through the game. It's got information, like bring this information into the dashboard. When I hover over a game tile, I want to see who of my friends have played it, what the recent achievement I got was, what the closest achievement to get is,
What?
who else
Also,
is playing. Like,
Yeah, if someone's playing a game, it'd be really nice to know because you can go, oh, someone's playing that game. I can just
Yeah.
jump in and join them.
Yeah, like it would be nice if you have a friend online who's playing, say, Halo, for
Gotham
instance,
Knights. Yeah.
and Halo pops up as the last tile with their little avatar over it. And you
Yeah.
go, oh, so, and just on your dashboard, you can go, oh, I can see Lee's playing Halo. If I click on that tile, I will jump into a Halo game with
Now
Lee.
we know it's all fantasy, don't we?
Yeah. So,
Yes, that'd be cool. And I like on the right hand side, you've got friends online as well, so you can quickly glance and go, oh, my mates are online, what they're doing.
Yeah, I wish that they said that they had who you could see online at a quick glance without having to go into the Xbox dash and scroll across and look at the list. It should just say, here's a picture of like your friends and the number. Oh, 23 people are online. Cool. Show me which games are, I don't know, what people are playing, because I want to see who's playing what so that I know what game to jump into.
That's right. Yeah. And we all love stats as well. As Rebecca says, ooh, stats. I love stats.
Yes.
We love stats. That's the whole point of gaming, stats.
We love stats. Put the stats on the dashboard. Nothing makes me want to play a game more than seeing I'm 80% towards an achievement.
I know, exactly. Yeah.
You look at it
And
and
I'm
go,
beating you.
Yeah. Or like,
Just
which achievement
comparisons
did
and
Lee
stuff
just
like
get
that.
in the game?
That's right. Yeah.
Because then you go, oh, Lee's just unlocked this in Halo. Oh, I'll jump into Halo and see if I can get that achievement and try to beat him. You know?
So Oz says he's actually got the new Xbox dashboard,
Yeah.
and it's not very good.
No,
But
is
also,
not
it's
very
missing
good.
things like battery life, whether your microphones are connected or not, which is really important because often look at that. I'm about to do something. I'll go, right, what's my battery life like before I actually get into this multiplayer life? So,
So yeah, we have put
dear.
a link to the Xbox concept dashboard in our Discord. So jump on there, have a look, let us know what you would change, what you want to see more of. And I think we really should have Xbox should look at it and go, right, if you've paid for Game Pass, they should just remove adverts off your dashboard.
oh, it does have a battery life. So, referring to that picture we showed, it does have that extra info. So in the top, you can't see it. Wait a minute, I can adjust it so you can see it. It does have it. Wait a minute, let me just do that. There you go.
Lee's busy playing with the stream. So yeah, I think it really does. Microsoft need to go back and think about what the dashboard is there for. You know, some people like to sit on the dashboard and look at the games that they've been playing, look at the stats, see who comes online. Other people just use the dashboard as a launch pad to go into games. So I don't envy them because it's a hard decision. Where do you kind of go, you know?
No, I
do you
disagree. So they've got stats on what people do, so they know what people do.
And
They
If-
want to
and-
push Game Pass. That's all they're doing is pushing Game Pass. That's all they're
Well,
interested in.
if they're looking at the stats and the stats are saying push Game Pass, then that blows your argument out. the
No,
water.
rubbish. No. What they're doing is we need to make money, so we need to push Game Pass.
Yeah, but if you subscribe
Actually-
to Game Pass, you should not get that dashboard. It should be like a paid for perk. You know? I'll pay Xbox to not show me adverts and to not mess with my dashboard.
I missed a story which I was reading and don't know why it didn't pop up actually. It's about how they were talking about the numbers, that Game Pass numbers increase, and it was down on what they expected.
Ah, yes. So they expected a 70-something% growth in Game Pass, and they got a 30% growth in Game Pass.
Yeah, it was actually a really good article on it, actually, but I can't find that one now. But yeah, so I can put it up on here. So they go here. Microsoft is going all like push it, blah, blah, blah. Xbox hardware revenue has grown by 13%, which isn't bad, actually. A newly sought after agenda push the PC Game Pass has resulted in that service going up 159% year on year.
Yeah, PC Game Pass has gone up a huge amount.
And now Twitch is doing, if you subscribe to 2 people on Twitch, you get Xbox Game Pass. 3 months of Xbox Game Pass.
That's very
Sorry,
good.
no, Xbox PC Game Pass. Sorry, PC Game Pass. If you subscribe to Twitch, or if you give people subs on Twitch, you get PC Game Pass for 3 months.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So they actually Microsoft sought a 73% growth rate for Game Pass, and it fell short by 45%. So only 28%. Similarly, only managed 38% growth, failing to meet the 48% set in 2021. The first year it hit it by lots, didn't it? It was like 70%. It went like 80 or 85.
Yeah.
I found an article and it had all the previous years. And then last year it wasn't too far away, but this year it's down. But 73% on something which has been around for like 4 or 5 years now, if not longer, is a lot.
It's a lot that they're expecting. And Satya, his entire payslip is based on Xbox, or not Xbox, but Microsoft performance.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So I think 95% of his payslip is based on Microsoft performance.
But don't forget, he did all right still, though, because overall they were up. So it's not like they were losing money.
Yeah, no, I mean, Microsoft overall is still making hand over fist.
Yeah, so he's fine.
He's fine, but it's just interesting. I wonder how much the missed projections for Xbox
affected his money. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't see it affecting that much.
I mean, it's not affecting that much, but when he goes, I earned 20 million this year and I've missed out on an extra 5 million, you kind of go,
Well, yeah. So interesting, because they've actually apologised as well, didn't they, for the lack of games that this come out this year. Microsoft have turned around and said it's been a bad year for games for us, 2022. But then you look at it and go, okay, so next year, I wonder what it'd be like next year. Well, whether Game Pass will get a massive boost.
Yeah, I think, especially with Starfield and all the others.
Yeah, and Activision as well.
Oh, yes.
And Activision comes in and Call of Duty appears for free.
Oh, yeah.
It's all bets are off. That's it. It's done.
Yeah, I think then Game Pass will just explode.
Yeah. PC Game Pass will explode, I wonder, rather than Xbox. And I think that will please Microsoft, because they want to sell Windows 11 as well, so it will kind of work in both ways.
Yep.
Sells Windows boxes and sells Game Pass.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, you want PC Game Pass? Oh, you need Windows 11 for that.
Exactly, because isn't it better because they've got the special gaming thing that they brought into Windows 11?
Look, they've got all the cool stuff in Windows 11.
Yes.
Oh, look. Oh, who makes Windows 11? Oh, we do. Oh, that just slipped our minds.
All those gaming laptops and game PCs, they're all worth $30, $40 a pop, aren't they, for each copy of Windows 11?
Yeah.
That's how much all the Dell guys pay and all those HP guys pay.
So funny.
Yeah. So this is why they're pushing Game Pass, PC Game Pass, isn't it? Thinking about it. It makes complete sense, because then they can push games and make more money out of the Dells, and these people are really happy because they make way more money out of a gaming PC than they do out of a business PC.
Yep, because they can shave off the angles to make it look like it can fly.
Look at mine. Mine's got all sorts of weird angles, my laptop.
Yeah. And all sorts of funny lights that charge. Cost them 20 cents to put the RGB in.
Mine turns on, it goes red from one side to the other, to the right, to the left on the keyboard when it turns on.
Does it make you feel fast?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
But yeah, it makes complete sense, because this affects all the markets, all their different parts of the business.
Yep. And if there's more games on Windows 11, then they can sell the Azure cloud for gamers.
What's the first thing it says when you
developers.
turn on Windows 11? Oh, do you want to buy Office 365?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the knock-on effect's massive for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You get people in with one thing, and then suddenly they're in the ecosystem, eh?
That's been Microsoft. That's Bill Gates said that right at the beginning, didn't he?
Well, it's worked out well for them.
Yeah, they've done all right.
Yeah, I should have bought some shares in them in 1980.
That's right. Before you were born.
Half the company. Here's $100, Bill. Off you go. So yeah. Also, did you see that Phil Spencer has said that there's a big update coming to the PC Game Pass app in the next 2 weeks?
No, I did not see this.
Oh, he mentioned it in some podcast. It was during the rounds this week, where he said that it's their biggest update this year, apparently.
Only works on Windows 11 now.
Yeah, probably. That's the update. Everything else is the same.
Exactly. No, I don't know.
Well,
Oh, big update coming to Xbox. Oh, Xbox. That's 2 days ago.
oh yeah. It's big Xbox PC GamePass app, isn't it?
Yeah, Phil Spencer reveals big update coming soon to Xbox app on PC. It's about to get improvement. Blah, blah, blah. On the Same Brain podcast he was on.
Sane Brain.
Same Brain.
Nice.
We're doing a lot more work on PC because PC is important. Yes, we've got the massive amount of growth you can get. They're saying that console's pretty much saturated now as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I guess if you're going to get it, you got to get it already. You've got it if you're going to get it, aren't you? That's what they reckon after this many years. It doesn't actually say anything about it other than it's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thanks to the updates launched this year, so far the Xbox app on PC feels much smoother than it was before. Some of the issues with the EA app has been fixed. Yeah, no, it doesn't really say much other than there's something happening. Maybe it's just saying that as soon as we get Activision, it's going to turn into the...
Yeah.
Have you noticed your COD has taken over your screen? Your Xbox PC now?
Oh, yeah. No, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I think it came out soon, didn't it? It was coming out soon, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I counted, I think there was 3 different tabs, or whatever you call them, buttons on my console had something to do with Modern Warfare 2 on it when I turned it on. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just pushing it a little bit hard.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting for them. Hopefully it all works out.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck to them.
Did you see the tweet from the CMA that was like, we
Yes.
have closed the comments?
Oh,
And
I thought they
effective-
said they're going to investigate it more, is what I read.
They said that they've closed comments and now it's down for proper investigation or something. And in the picture they used, it's a person playing PlayStation.
Oh, Jesus.
And all the comments were like, bruh, you're not even hiding your bias anymore.
Just giving up.
Oh, so funny. They really shot themselves in the foot with their marketing or trying to get anyone on their side.
Marketing, yeah.
Yeah. Well, is that all the news? Is there anything else? For
No,
us?
not really. Other than Oz has just posted a picture of the new dashboard,
Oh, yes.
but doesn't. I do like his background. His Borderlands background's quite cool, but no,
Oh,
doesn't
nice.
make any sense.
Yeah, well, let's move on to the new and noteworthy games section of the new news.
Actually, it does make sense what he's shown us. 1 second.
Okay.
Because, just real quick, can you see this on screen? So on the left-hand side is the new dashboard, and you see all the what do you call them? Buttons, I guess? Icons?
Yeah, because they're not really tiles anymore, are
Tiles. They're all exactly the same size now. See that?
they? Yeah. They are. It's shocking.
And on the right-hand side is the original one, which has obviously... he's been playing Halo recently, and then it drops him down a bit smaller. Has a bit of Game Pass stuff there.
Yeah.
Whereas this one just
Got
looks
some
like a
pins.
square of...
A square of mess.
A square of mess. Yes, that's it.
Indeed. It's shocking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We shall be disappointed together.
We shall be disappointed. The dashboard will then just become a place to launch games from. Nothing else. Nothing else exciting.
Oh, yep. But I do that anyway, and Matt says the same. Matt from Hog says the same. He just goes in. Or is it X-Hog now, do they call himself? They just... he just goes to the game. Last game he's playing. Goes down to the game passing. Go down, press OK, and then find the game you were playing last. That's what I do.
Oh, interesting.
Or
I
the game
quite
I was
like-
just playing, I just hit and it goes...
I quite like the dashboard. I like it to be a place to hang out on.
Yeah, I don't spend any time there at all. I did spend a bunch of time pinning stuff, and then I ignored it straight away and just did whatever I wanted to do.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for the new and noteworthy
I'm
games?
ready. I had to log in again, annoyingly, but yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, again, we have not broken this list up into new or noteworthy because we want
What?
you guys to make the decision, and also because I was fighting trying to get this list into a readable list. And so I just gave
So
up
did you
instead.
rewrite some of the paragraphs so it don't make any English, or just...
Nope. I copy pasted, I formatted, I watched as OneNote crashed again and again and again, and then I
Well,
was just like,
I reckon there's another. We need to do something else. There's a Windows Weekly moved on to something else in OneNote because they're having so many issues of it crashing and being rubbish.
oh yes.
And I'll find out what it's called because they talk about it all the time.
Oh,
And
maybe
it sort of
this is
turned to-
Evernote's time to shine.
Evernote, yeah, that's right. Yeah, come back 2010.
Yeah, blast from the past.
Yes, because I reckon OneNote's going to go into one app as well, which could break everything.
Yeah, so I think it's time to leave the OneNote for Windows 10 app behind.
Yeah, I think so. We'll find something that's better. Yeah.
No, just the normal OneNote app. It works fine. It
No,
doesn't have
they're
any
getting rid of them,
problems.
aren't they? Though they're doing something, merging them together. So we'll see what's left when they finish merging them.
They're getting rid of the OneNote for Windows 10, and
What is
they're
that?
just going back to the original version.
So the one that I use then. Yeah.
Oh,
So
you
they're
use
getting rid of the one.
original
That,
version?
I don't know. I use the one called OneNote for Windows 10.
Oh yeah, they're getting rid of that version.
That's one that works though.
No, that's the one that breaks.
Oh God.
They're going back to the 2016 version that they haven't changed. That still works like it's supposed
Oh,
to.
it just hurts my brain. Yeah, we'll have to change. I think. I'll find out what they use and then we'll use that because
Get yourself an iPad, and then we can use Apple Notes.
that's hilarious. And you said that was straight face nearly as well.
I did. I was expecting you to just hang up.
Yeah, just like-
end the stream there. Just
Yeah,
done.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. Bye.
Uh, okay. Moving
Wow.
on.
No, my soul's hurt now.
Okay, well let's make your soul happy with new games. People like new games.
Let's see if you can do that because you've already hurt me now. Kind of
Okay,
slowly.
yeah, the version you're using is going away. It's
This
time
is
to
the
move to
online version I'm using here because I can't actually. OBS doesn't recognize Windows Windows 10's version.
That's amazing.
Isn't
Maybe
it
download
just?
the app version.
I
Let's
don't
see if
want
that works.
to. I didn't like the menu system. It was all broken, the menu system.
Oh yeah,
/ different to what I'm used to.
broken / different.
I'm old. I can't be expected to learn new things.
Cool. Kicking us off, we've got Broken Pieces, a psychological thriller taking place in a French coastal village somehow outside the flow of time. Solve the mysteries by putting the pieces of the story back together by figuring out the enigma behind this mystical place.
Is this a point and click or is this a walkie around?
Broken Pieces. I think it's a walkie around.
It's kind of cool
Walking
actually. I
around,
like
look at things.
the graphics are interesting.
Yeah, the graphics
look.
look quite nice. It looks very puzzly. But the
Yes.
description makes it sound like they read the thing for Deathloop and were like, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
we could do that too,
we could do
but
something
in
similar.
French.
Deathloop. It's my French accent.
Brilliant. That was amazing. That was so good.
I don't know, it felt like you were back there in
I-
France. Eh?
Yeah, I felt like I was walking around Paris and there was someone talking to me.
They just yelled Deathloop.
Deathloop, and they disappear. That's why I'm there. Okay, cool.
No,
Well, that
that's
looks
quite cool.
pretty. I don't know about that one though.
Okay, it does look quite pretty. There's whales in the sky. Next up, you've mentioned this before. This is The Legend of Tianding.
Oh, is that how you're pronouncing it? Okay. I was waiting
Well-
for you to work that out.
Yeah, well, I'd listened to your pronunciation and I realized how not to do it.
Yeah, thanks. I was just practicing. I knew you were going to do this.
So, Legend of Tianding. It's the early 20th century and Taiwan is under the control of Imperial Japan. Play as the legendary outlaw and folk hero Liu Tianding, and as your kung fu... Wait, what? You kung fu fight your way through the colorful streets? Oh, it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, that's why.
Yeah. It's a side-scrolling 2D side-scroller.
Yeah.
It's an interesting... You know, we were talking about the graphics are going from 8-bit to 16-bit.
Yep.
I think this has gone to 32-bit. Or maybe 16.5-bit or something. Like, it's just slightly better graphics.
Yeah. You know how the fashion was all very like 70s and then 80s, and now the fashion's very like 90s?
Yeah, I think that's what
The
it
games
is.
are also
Yeah.
going through cycles. Now they're 32-bit.
Yeah. It's just slightly 90s on it. It is slightly 90s, this game. Or maybe 2000s.
Yeah, I think 90s, more 90s.
Yeah.
It's kind of got a comic-y look to it, like a cartoon.
It's like a hand-drawn... Yeah, I thought it was like a hand-drawn cartoon look to it, yeah.
Yeah, so not very high on the processor.
No,
Yeah.
oh, no. You can play this on your cloud gaming. You're probably playing cloud gaming quite easily.
Yeah, quite nice.
Interesting.
Moving on,
Interesting looking game.
in case you haven't spent enough money on Lego Star Wars, you can now get Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga Galactic Edition.
Wow.
All 9 films. and enjoy playing as over 400 characters from the
I know.
expanded universe.
It's insane.
400 characters. And you know that there's going to be an achievement for playing as every single one of the characters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes.
And every single combination as well.
Yes. Because someone can only get certain ones and get certain bricks and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
It's a good looking game though. We were talking about it last night, but it is a really good looking game. They've done a nice job making it
No,
pretty.
it looks... Yeah, I see what you mean about the lighting. The lighting looks really good on the Lego.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah. And they have really cool backgrounds. Like there's a couple good... Like this picture here is amazing looking.
Looks really cool.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's good old Lego humor.
I think it is. I think the reviews of it were really good.
Okay. So yeah, this is the Galactic Edition. What do you get in the Galactic Edition?
People.
More characters.
More Lego characters. Yeah.
More Lego. Just for you. Moving on to Lonesome Village. Lonesome Village is a puzzle-solving fantasy adventure. It's a quiet, cozy town struggling to rebuild after a strange calamity wiped out their homes.
It's
You
the same
play as-
graphics thing as well. The hand-drawn graphics again. It's slightly
Yeah,
worse.
and-
It's a bit more kiddie, but it's definitely...
Yeah, definitely hand-drawn kind of cartoon look. You play Wes the coyote.
It really looks like a
It's a-
fox.
Oh, it says he's a coyote, but maybe he is a fox.
Maybe he's
In the
disguised.
European version.
He's got pointy ears and a tail that looks like a foxy tail.
Yeah, I've never seen a coyote with pointy ears.
No.
To be honest.
And it's the wrong colour. It's fox colour.
He's a fox color. It's a puzzle-filled life sim, Lonesome Village. Do you want some puzzle-filled life sim in your life?
What is that? Is that like Stardew Valley? That's what I'm thinking.
I think this is Stardew Valley Animal Edition.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, cool. Indeed.
Cool.
Yes. Wow.
Next up,
Oh my word.
Missile Command Recharged.
Wow. This is literally Missile Command.
Yep, this is the old arcade game with more colors
Well, it has
and a
colour.
background.
Well, no, because there was only two colours previously, wasn't there? Black and white.
And green for the lasers.
Oh, was it green for lasers? Okay, so they've gone and upgraded it. And again, it's the same sort of design as well. The line drawing is a similar sort of
Yes.
level of design.
It looks very interesting. But I mean, if you liked Missile Command, you'll love this game.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how it works on console because you can't be very quick with the console compared to like a mouse, you know?
Yeah, but excuse me, it might be a sensitivity thing. Maybe you can play
yes.
with sensitivity or something.
It'll be interesting. So yeah, if you like Missile Command, this is for you.
Yeah.
It's Missile Command with more colors and some like almost 3D-ness to it, but not really.
A bit of depth. Yeah.
Bit of depth. Next up is Hat Up. Hat Up. As in like hats that are upwards.
Or
Okay.
hat up.
No, well, if you have a look at the coloring, it's Hat Up.
Okay.
Because hat is in white and up is in yellow.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. I was looking at the pre-pictures of this game. This nice 16-bit game. 8-bit game.
Yeah.
Maybe 8-bit.
8-bit puzzle side-scrolling thing. A precision platformer with single-screen stages.
Yeah, that's a description.
That's yep. You collect keys and avoid traps. And what else do you want from your 2D puzzle platformer single-screen staged game? Moving
Okay,
on
cool. Moving on.
from Hat Up to Shatter Remastered Deluxe.
Wow, this could be amazing.
I know, it's the award-winning classic that redefined the genre.
It's bullet hell guns.
Yeah, it's bullet hell gun nonsense. Apparently, it returns in 4K resolution, running at 120 FPS.
And that's why I said it could be amazing, because it could be really fast. Like it could be
It'll
quite
be
cool.
very smooth. I
And
mean,
if the
you'll look at it
music's
and be
good,
like,
it could be fun just to jump in. And it's multiplayer too. Or is that just to
Yeah.
get two ships?
I think maybe it's couch co-op. It doesn't even say. Oh, the original soundtrack has been remixed and remastered.
It
in
is.
5.1
Local
sound.
co-op.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it could be really cool. Like this kind of crazy shooty one.
Yeah,
So it's a side, left to right scrolling one. Although it does look like it goes up and down as well at the same time.
at some point, yeah.
For the bosses, I suspect.
And remixed and remastered in 5.1 surround sound.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
These games back in the day, the Amiga ones were amazing sound. Like
Yeah,
they
for
were
what
known
you-
for their really
what they
cool
did.
sound, weren't they?
They tried hard
Yep.
because they didn't have graphics to play with.
The graphics were pretty good for Amigas back in the day. They were better than PC for quite a while.
Ah, yes. Interesting.
Yeah.
Moving on from that was Shatter Remastered Deluxe. Moving on to the Entropy Center. And this reminds me a lot of the Talos Principle, where you walk around and you solve puzzles. So the Entropy
gun.
Center. Well, sometimes it's a like gravity gun.
Yeah, it'll be the same. No, also actually, what's that other game we played that was quite cool? And you
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
move stuff around, move light around almost.
Yeah, that game. Ah, that was on Jupiter's moon or something.
It was kind of cool. There's a creepy computer.
Yeah, creepy computer talking to you. So the Entropy Center is a mind-bending puzzle adventure where you reverse objects through time to overcome seemingly impossible obstacles and conundrums. So it's not gravity, it's time. Which is interesting.
Oh, you're moving time. I've just been accused of sounding like Owen Wilson now.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
And you're trying to get to the heart of a colossal space station in orbit of the Earth.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Yep. So you use time. That's going to be interesting. The Entropy Center. People
Oh,
do like
there's
the
a
puzzle
smiley
games.
face on your gun thing.
Oh, your gun is happy. Cool.
Okay. Oh, it is loading. Oh, you get to play netball. Not netball. What do you call it?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Next up is Ghost Song.
Ah, we did touch on this one.
We did touch on this one.
I
This
try
is
not
a-
to step over your segment.
But you sometimes do. But it's fine because we know what this game is. It's a 2D adventure of self-discovery, ancient mysteries, and cosmic terror.
Yes.
And it looks pretty-ish, but it's also kind of like 16-bit. 16-bit.
Yeah,
sounds
this
quite
is
like-
that whole look, isn't it? That's the
Yeah.
new look or current look of the games out there.
That's the theme.
The theme. Dead suit, yeah. So you're a dead suit that's come back, been resurrected to kind of do something on the alien planet. And I guess you're working out what you're trying to do and why you've been
Yeah.
resurrected.
Trying to figure out life.
Yeah. Or death, because you're a dead suit. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we're just guessing here.
Yeah. It's a
Next
cool
up-
game, though. It looks cool. It could be quite
Yeah,
interesting 2D.
Yeah, it could be quite cool. Reminds me of Ori with the coloring that it's got there.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind
Just
of
less
purple and
graphics.
blue. Yeah, less graphics. Moving on from Ghost Song.
It's a
Two.
football game.
Yeah, what is this? Golazolo.
Golazole. Golazole.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The exclamation mark looks like an L.
Yeah.
Golazo 2. Oh, it's the sequel.
Yeah.
It recalls the glory
Why-
days of arcade soccer games.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have no idea. It's that same graphics level again as well.
It's, yeah,
It's
very
really
32-bit-ish.
weird.
Interesting, yeah. So it's a dynamic arcade football experience with no fouls or offsides.
Okay. It's a fight.
Yeah, it's a fight with soccer on the background.
Wow, these guys look interesting. I keep saying wow now. I must stop it. What have you done to me? Have you seen the picture of these guys?
Golazo. Apparently the chat says it's pronounced Golazo. But I don't know. Golazo sounds better if you're talking about football because people go goal.
Goal. Yeah. They're a bunch of Kiwis, I don't know about football.
Okay. Well, yeah, the graphics are interesting. It looks very strange.
Have you seen this guy though?
I'm looking at his thighs, my word.
Wow.
I
That
wish we
is
could
a
all
wow.
have thighs like that.
But also I'm looking at his crotch and there's something wrong there. It doesn't look
Okay,
right.
moving on.
There's
If
too
you're
much
starting
gap.
to look at if you're starting to look at the crotch, it's time to go to the next game.
I don't understand why they have the picture exactly the same picture. One's slightly lighter than the other one there. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. It's very strange.
Okay, cool. It's not just me then kind of being
No,
confused.
it's not just you being strange. It's the game is being weird.
All right, I don't know what's going on with that game.
Yeah, no, neither.
Going on.
Moving on from Golazo to
Golazo, is that what we're calling it? Golazo now?
yeah, Golazo.
Golazo. Golazo. It's
Golazo.
like, okay, Golazo.
We're moving on to Sword and Fairy Together Forever.
Oh my word.
This looks like a fantastic JRPG,
Oh my god.
but I'm just basing that on the screenshots. It's all very JRPG-ness with
So
Some pretty
much
colours.
JRPG going on here.
Enter a realm that blends ancient mythology with traditional Oriental aesthetics in the latest standalone entry in the nearly 27-year-old RPG franchise. Whoa. It not only features the most advanced graphics in series history, but also introduces dynamic real-time combat mechanics with total freedom of movement and fluid, screen-filled skill animations.
Okay.
You know, I might actually watch someone play this before I dive in. Looks very cool.
Yeah, I was trying to see the who the developer is, but it's a Chinese company from Soft Star Technology from Beijing.
Yeah, apparently it's been going for 27 years. this
Yeah, that's
Sword and
why I
Fury.
stopped to check. So I was like, oh, who are these people then? But no, it doesn't.
Interesting.
30
That's
hours of
pretty-
story content and optional side quests.
Man.
It's play card battle mini games in between intense battles. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, nice. I like intense card battles in between intense boss battles.
Yeah. No, it doesn't say intense mini games. They're mini games.
Oh, yeah. Mini
Yes.
intense games.
Discover console exclusive outfits and weapon skins.
Ooh. I do like weapon skins and outfits.
Oh, I know you do.
I think everyone does. Well, everyone likes weapon skins and outfits. So that was Sword and Fairy. It looks pretty interesting from a Chinese developer that we've never heard of, and 27-year-old franchise that we've also never heard of.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Moving on to WRC Generations.
Yes. I like these games. They're really hard normally, though, because you end up crashing into trees. The graphics looks terrible, though, as well.
Yeah, so this is a rally game. The official game, apparently, of WRC, the rally game.
Because the WRC looks like official words. Yeah.
No, well, at the top it says the official
I know.
game.
No, what I'm saying is that the icon is actually official looking.
Ah, yes. Oh, very exciting. Yeah, the graphics don't look too very good for this rally game.
No, it looks terrible.
Yeah. It says, it's interesting, it says 2022 will see the WRC tradition to the hybrid era, a revolution for the rally world.
Yeah,
that
because
will
of the cars have got little
significantly
electric
affect
motors in.
performance.
They've got electric motors in the
Yeah.
cars. Yeah.
In terms of gameplay, new mechanics have been integrated to represent the demands of the hybrid engines. To win, you must carefully manage your battery by adapting your engine mapping throughout the special stages you take part in.
Ah, okay.
Interesting. So it looks like it's more based around rally sim than good graphics.
Yeah, but the graphics nowadays should be good. There's no
Yeah, I
excuse
know.
not to have good
Yeah, there's
graphics.
no excuse to not have good graphics now, especially racing car games. It's just a square with wheels.
No, this one literally looks like a square wheels though. That's my point. Like they could have made more effort and not just put a square. The you know when the car doesn't look like it's actually touching the dirt when it's going along,
Yeah.
like it's a floating sprite. It's not actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. There's no weight to it,
There's no weight to it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
which is interesting. So yeah, WRC Generation.
Although Xbox have managed to fix their movies, so they actually play now on their website, which is nice.
Oh, look at that.
This is a bonus.
things
What a note,
working.
Microsoft. Good on you.
Good job. Moving on to a fantastically named game called
God.
Yuppie Psycho.
You can definitely sell Microsoft are pushing more weird Asian games.
It's what I've been asking for years.
I know.
and I'm
Everyone's been
finally
asking.
getting
Everyone except me have been asking for these games, and now they're appearing.
and you're not impressed.
I'm not impressed. No.
Everyone but me has been asking, and I'm not impressed.
I'm not impressed. Don't stop. Look at this game. It's ridiculous.
Yuppie Psycho. It looks hilarious. This is so pixelated.
I'll put you in charge of the photocopy. I'm so lucky. Low-caste people like me don't get this kind of job. What, looking after photocopiers? You're going to die. What?
So, Brian Pasternak, a young
Brian.
man with no future in a dystopian 90s society, on his very first day at one of the world's largest companies, Sintracorp,
Yep.
uncertain, unprepared, and massively unqualified, will Pasternak have what it takes to shine in Sintracorp's hierarchy? It all depends on how he performs on his first assignment and whether he survives it.
What the heck is going on in this video?
Oh, it looks hilarious. The graphics are terrible. They're all super pixelated, but it looks hilarious. You're a businessman running away from monsters,
Monsters, horrors, yeah. There's all sorts.
and you have to survive office parties. Oh my word!
Wow. Okay. This could be. I need to stop saying wow. Jesus. This,
Leon as well.
wow. Okay. Cool.
Wow.
No idea what's going on there. That's just
So, yeah.
bizarre.
Yuppie Psycho. It's the next game Lee's going to stream.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. If I get a key for, I should ask for a key for it. See if I can give me one.
Oh, you should. The next game is Bratz Flaunt Your Fashion, and we're not going to talk any more about that.
Oh, I was going to play the video.
But why? It's a Bratz game. It looks.
I feel like we need to
horrible.
give all the games equal
Oh, this looks so
equal
bad, though.
words.
Like I can
Become the
16
best fashion reporter.
The 16-bit games, I'd give them some time, even though I dislike them. The
Players
Bratz games,
Jasmine, Chloe, all. I didn't miss the last one. So you get to choose Jade. Okay, you actually get to choose who you look like. This is all down your. Basically, this is all the poses you pull when you're doing pictures.
yes, but I'm not a Bratz.
But you could be.
But I really don't want to be. Oh, my word.
Unlock new outfits for your brats. Dude, this is down your alley completely.
Okay, moving on.
This is your game.
Moving
I
on.
just managed to get this for Christmas for you. I think you'd love it.
No. I
Customize their
don't
look. You can change your hair, your eye color, eyebrow color. Makes yourself look like a clown. And there's a one of those beat games as well where you touch the keyboard and speed
yes,
to time.
to time.
I just
Touch
lost.
the keyboard with speed to time.
I lost interest in that then. Sorry,
I
I
noticed.
was fading slowly.
Okay, next up is a caterpillar.
I don't know if
A
you're
casual-
improving at all with this game.
No, we're gonna get better. Trust me, we're gonna
Okay,
get
cool.
better. We have to slog through.
I feel like you're losing the audience.
Yeah, no. Caterpillar is a casual 2D puzzle platformer that immerses you in an atmosphere of safety and meditativeness.
I'm worried about the chat room. They understand what Bratz is all about.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to move on swiftly. So we
Yeah,
can
this is
forget
concerning.
that
I'm really worried about our
ever
chat room now.
So yeah,
Especially
Caterpillar.
Rebecca.
It kind of looks like what was one of those first games? Treasure Hunt or something? Adventure.
What is going on? This caterpillar is insane.
Well, I mean, have you ever met a sane caterpillar?
No, true. Caterpillar, yeah. True. I know what's going on.
No, you don't know what.
I don't know what's going on. It's a kind of, go from one end to the other end sort of game.
Yeah, except now you can climb walls.
And bounce around on these pink things to make you go fast.
Oh, sometimes you just want to bounce on pink things to go fast.
Okay, that was really dodgy. Let's go on. Let's
Moving
continue on.
Next up is The Chant,
Ooh.
a single-player, third-person horror
Ooh,
action
this looks a
adventure
bit
game.
scary.
Yes, it does. It's set on a remote island spiritual retreat.
Oh, nice. I like those. Do a bit of yoga.
A bit of yoga, a bit of death. A peaceful weekend soon turns to dread after a group chant opens the gloom,
Oh,
a psychedelic dimension of terror that feeds off negative energy.
I shouldn't go there.
You'll just be sarcastic at it, and the thing will be like, more.
Exactly. Feed me. Yeah.
Feed me, Seymour.
Yes.
Oh, my word. So this is kind of someone who's looked at Oxenfree and kind of just made it
Wow.
3D-ish.
Oh, is that what it is? Because there's a guy that looks like Jesus now has appeared.
Yeah, I think he's the meditative
He's the
person.
meditator. He's in charge. Yeah, he's the dodgiest of them all.
Yeah, you're at the spiritual retreat. He's the one you can't trust.
Yeah. Unless you like orgies, then he's really cool.
Just opened a demon gate to sad land at summer camp.
Doomed to be repeated as well. I wonder if it's like one of those, a past mistake. I wonder if it's those games that get stuck in a loop.
Yeah, the chant. If someone's making you do group chants, maybe you should just think about what you're chanting. Because it looks like they've just summoned a demigorgon.
Yeah, that's... Oh, it actually looks like a flower, though. It's a
Didn't
flower
the
gorgon.
demigorgon look like a flower in the beginning?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
death flower.
A death flower. There you go. See, flowery.
Yeah, very flowery.
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I mean,
Oh, there's a frog.
sad land at summer camp. I like that line. That's great. Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks for making me sound funny.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Okay, so yeah, that's the chant. Something scary for
Yep.
you guys.
Pretty scary.
If
Bit
you
late.
want to go back to space, there's Counterattack, a side-scrolling space shooter shmup.
Shmup? What's a
It's a
shmup?
shmup. Shoot 'em up.
Oh, shmup. I've never heard someone call it a shmup before.
Well, I've heard shmup quite a bit.
Oh, if anyone want to update, the Xbox website is now stopped working. The videos are not playing properly. So we only had it for hour or so. Oh.
Yeah, you got way too excited too
I know,
quickly.
and then they broke it.
Then
So this
you
is a
thought,
bullet hell side scroller, basically.
yeah, with local co-op, it looks like.
4-player. Oh my
Oh,
word!
4-player.
Look at that. There's bullets.
Man, there's just bullets everywhere.
I feel like I'm going to die playing this game.
Because you end up having an aneurysm.
Exactly. Too many colours.
Yes, it is using every color. known to man.
500 attachments for your plane. 4-player online co-op as well.
Oh wow,
Ah.
that's pretty cool.
I have to have decent
Jeez.
internet connection for this.
Man, does it run at 120 FPS? Because if it does, it's great.
32 level branching campaign.
Oh,
Wow. So
Yeah,
yeah,
some more bullet hell, except it actually looks pretty good.
it could be fun. 4 players insane.
Yes.
Next.
Next up is Silver Nornur.
Nernoi?
Nornur?
Nerni?
Nornur?
No, Norner. I know Ner.
Nornur?
Oh, it's the same graphics level as the last lot. So.
Oh yeah, it's very Pokemon looking like.
Oh,
Silver Nornur. So
Nornur.
it's Nornir.
Nornir.
Nornur?
Doesn't matter if you say it with your voice going up at the end. It makes no difference to the word.
No, makes no difference. It is an RPG top-down, looks like Pokemon, with a turn-based battle system. Yep.
Yep.
That's all we have.
Yes, it is.
Last on the list.
Last on the list. This is going to impress me. You're going to blow me out of the sky with this one.
Here
Yeah?
we go. This game is going to impress you. Next up is Tanuki Sunset.
I'm tempted to end the podcast now.
Tanuki Sunset
No.
is a fun arcade-style longboarding game starring a radical, thrill-seeking raccoon.
Oh my word.
I bet you when you woke up this morning, those were words strung
I
together in a
just-
sentence you did not expect
There's so
to
much
hear.
pink.
It's very pink. It's psychedelic, yo.
Yo. And the website's now doesn't like playing video at all.
There's too much pink on the screen.
Yeah,
It's
it's
trying to save you from
broken it.
yourself.
Tanuki. He's got a
So,
friendly
yeah.
seagull as well.
Oh,
With
that's a
shades.
first. No, I think he's a toucan. There's no such thing as a friendly seagull.
If you got
Even in
chips,
the
they're
game.
friendly.
They're not friendly. They become death.
Tanuki Sunset. Okay, well that's an
Tanuki
interesting
Sunset.
game, Kyle.
Yes. Yeah, indeed. You become the first raccoon to complete Sunset Island's legendary longboard trail. Oh my word.
I'm actually lost for words. I don't know what to say about this.
It's a longboarding raccoon. What more do you need?
Oh, there's a sloth bear serving you
Oh,
at
yes.
the counter.
Oh, yeah. So you can't complain that service is slow.
I want him to tell me a joke.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good.
there we go. That's all the games. That was a lot of games.
That was a game.
Yeah, there's some games there.
There was games. Wow, you did well this week. So out of
Thank
that pick of games, which one are you looking forward to? Any of them?
Well,
They're all
Broken
similar.
Pieces sounds interesting. Or very
It's a very weird
French.
week this week of games.
It's such a weird week. Like,
There's no blockbusters, is it? It's because it's MW2 came out, maybe?
yeah, I think everyone's just hiding low for a bit. I mean, that Sword and Fairy game, it's apparently 27 years old.
Sure.
It could be quite interesting.
Could be good.
A nice JRPG. The Yuppie Psycho sounds funny.
Yes, that could be good.
And I
actually,
think you
but-
should play the chant.
Really? Do you think so? I'd rather play
Yes,
Yuppie Psycho. I'd rather get a key for that and play that.
Ah, yes. Well, I mean, play the chant because it's scary and I won't.
Yeah, true. It just looks bad though.
Oh, yeah, it does. It looks shocking.
Because I think like Yuppie, what was it? Yuppie
Yuppie Psycho.
would be bad but good.
I think it'll be funny. I think it'll be
Yeah,
funny.
I think it doesn't
as-
take itself too seriously.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Doesn't look like it takes itself seriously at all.
I think
So,
we're
yeah.
done here.
I think that's it. That's us for this week. We have given you all the news that we know about. If there's any news that we've missed, jump into our Discord and tell us that we've missed some news. Yeah, there we go. It's time for Lee to go to bed.
Yeah, it feels
But
like
thank
it.
you guys for listening. If you want to follow us on the socials, check out our website. That's our place on the internet. If you want to support us, we have a Patreon page where you get our undying love and affection and a cool name on Discord. If you want to disagree with anything we say, you can do that on Twitter or on Discord. If you want to tell us that we've done a good job. We live stream the podcast every week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Check out the Discord or the website for times, and jump in and join the audience that listen to us talk nonsense live, and they get to interact with us.
And they get to give us one-liners if they're
they make us sound good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's everywhere where you could find the podcast, really. But if you want to follow Lee because you have a burning desire to have more Lee in your life, Mr. Lee,
who doesn't? Who doesn't? I'm on Twitter. I do all the news on Twitter, actually. So if you follow me, you'll get the news on my Twitter account, Lee Howard. And then Lee Howard is my Xbox, what do you call it? Name thing?
Gamer tag.
Gamer tag, that's the word. And I'm looking for friends to play Gotham Knights with currently.
Ah, yes.
So,
hashtag let's be friends.
Let's be friends. And Lee Howard 25 on Twitch. Lee Howard is my everything. Lee Howard is your everything as well.
Indeed. Lee Howard is your everything.
There you go.
And
there's a tagline.
You can find me at Zarkreis on Xbox and Twitter. If you're not too sure of the name, the links are in the episode description. Hashtag no excuse. And on that note, we've been the Xbox Cast. This has been New News, telling you all about the news that has happened this week in news. And we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
I want a wow.
Yeah, I can't seem to find a wow anything.
Wow, that's disappointing. Because can we install emotes or something with this?
I don't know. We need to talk to Noel.
Yeah, Noel knows stuff.
Noel getting us some wow emotes.
No, where are you, Noel?
What are you doing, Noel?
No.
Why aren't you here, Noel?
No.
Noel.
He's never around when you need him. He was off gallivanting.
Being a dirty stopover.
That's right.
Ah, brilliant.
Extensions.
Well, guys, that was the news. What did you think of it? Was it good news, bad news, exciting news?
I'm looking at Owen Wilson now for Lieutenant Wilson's emotes. No, that's not good. What do we get it from? It's not under extensions, is it? If only I knew what we were doing. Yeah, I've never actually played with any of this. I've always avoided it. Well, we did it. Oh.
We did it indeed.
Stream stickers. It's a little heart with a plus icon that comes on my cursor over your screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You have to use bits to get them.
Oh, we've got a new follower. Amanda W. 2610 as well.
Yes. And 186 followed us yesterday.
186
so
yesterday, yeah.
Guys.
And he's still here.
Amanda W. Good to have you here, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for keeping the chat alive. You guys were awesome.
You were awesome.
Tell us all about the news. Was it good? It was the best news you've ever heard. The best news.
Such news.
So much news. It was all the news you could have hoped for and more.
Yeah, I know what's going on. Stream stickers is already installed. But that's not much use to anybody. Well, good work.
What? No, it says we haven't activated stream stickers. Excellent news.
Excellent.
Yeah,
What do we haven't activated? That's crazy.
it is crazy.
No.
Oh well. It's time to go play on the Xbox.
Twit Rival City is live from DreamHack Melbourne.
Oh,
Why are you not there?
because I'm here with you. Hey, should we rate Emily? She's got 3 viewers, which is probably herself.
Yeah. This guest star thing's interesting as well.
Yeah, we need to have a look at it.
We should get someone on here to jump in. Oh, we have to set it up first, though.
Yeah, we do have to set it up.
Get started. Here's buttons to press. Sure. Got it. Ah, what's to verify on a phone number?
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, I'll do this another time.
Cool. Cool, there we go. We're about to raid
Oh, wait a
Emily.
minute. Before we do, let's see what...
Cool.
A little pop-up with WoW stickers. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Good night. Good night,
Thanks,
Rebecca.
guys.
Thanks for hanging out, Rebecca.
Yeah, thanks for keeping the chat alive. And thanks, Tony, for hanging around every week. Man,
Every time.
guys are fantastic. Let's go and watch Emily and keep her up late. Because whenever she's about to finish her raids, we jump on and then she has to stay
just-
on and entertain us.
Nice. I like it. Entertain us. We don't know
Thanks,
what's
guys.
happening, though. It's like
No,
a
we don't.
description. It's like a...
Pretty colours.
Yep.
That's all we get.
It is just loud numbers and colours.
Numbers and colours. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers, guys.
Bye and good night.
Are you waving? I'm waving.